Give speeches in the future. Good job, both of you, on your ice-breaking speeches. I particularly enjoyed getting to know you a little bit. So we move to our third speaker. It's not an ice-breaking speech, it's project number 2, which is organize your speech. And so in project number 2, the focus on having good structure in the speech, so it's clear structure, and that we can understand the beginning, the steps, the transitions, and the conclusion. And our speaker tonight is someone who's been an English tutor for 12 years because she loves English and she loves helping people learn English because it is a necessary, crucial tool in today's world. And she's very friendly, which you'll see as soon as she gets up and gives her speak, that she's a joyful, happy person who loves to communicate with people, not just in speeches, but traveling, the internet, reading books, doing lots of different things. When we asked about what period of history she'd like to live in, she couldn't choose. She wants to live in all of them because there's interesting people in all the periods, whether it's Aristotle or Al-Farabi or Mahatma Gandhi. So, and probably Margaret Thatcher as well might be on your list.
Why not?
So join me in welcoming, she gives her speech entitled, What a Journey Can Teach You. So join me in welcoming Yadykar.
Is it hot in here? No, it isn't. I said this to myself when I was standing on the straps of an aircraft which has just arrived. Can you try to guess where?
Southeast Asia?
Probably somewhere, yes. To Delhi. Yes. Um, my dream finally came true. I was there in India. Having gone through all these necessary procedures at the airport, I completely forgot about all the warnings given to me by my friend who had visited this incredibly amazing, beautiful, and wonderful country called India just 1 year before me. And his most intensive warnings were, of course, about the climate, but I forgot about that. And um, when after about half an hour when I went out of the airport, I started feeling very wet, soaking, and I felt as if I were in banyan. I could get undressed and go swimming. It was unbelievably humid, as India is around 98% of humidity in the air. So, and I had to stay in that place for 1 year. Can you imagine that? And the first lesson which I was taught in India is learn how to be tolerant and patient. And that was not only about the climate. Of course, it is about circumstances, it is about situations, and most of all, it's about people. Mind you, please be careful, be very, very patient with your beloved ones. Try to, at least. And how did I learn there to be patient? Any Indian officer, when you need his signature and you come to his office, would make you come to his office at least 3 times by saying, "Come tomorrow after lunch." So, and it's not just because he is incredibly busy at that moment. No, no way. It's just because this is the way how they think is the right way to work, right way of attitude to people. So, friends, please remember, try to be patient. And of course, I had to be patient. I had to say, "Yes, sir, okay, thank you. I'm coming tomorrow to see you again." And second important lesson of life is learn how to communicate. Communication is everything, yes? We're people, we are human beings who need to communicate. And it's important, why is it important to learn is in order to be correctly understood and to not to misunderstand the others. And there were a lot of other international students. I'll pass it around. And one day we were going on our first joint trip, and one of those Arab guys would come to me and say, "Would you like some Pepsi?" I was, "What is that? Is it something Indian? Is it something I don't know?" He said, "No, no, it's a Pepsi, Pepsi." I don't really know what it is. So as you probably guessed, it was he was trying to offer me some Pepsi. And the one thing is about communication with other people from other cultures and other backgrounds is that um, language influences a lot the communication, but that's not only language. So third, my lesson, which I'm going to share with you tonight, is learn how to be happy, how to be positive, how to laugh at simple things, and how to love children. Because children, I think they are incredibly simple, incredibly direct, in what's that? Indissoluble. Yes, indissoluble and unsophisticated creatures who, of course, become incredibly spoiled when they grow up. So I had another experience of teaching school children how to dance. It was another great experience. So when I was teaching the older ones, I could tell them you have to do this movement and then this movement according to the music. But when I came to class of those really tiny kids, really small ones, and the first time I tried to give them instructions, I was standing face to them like I do now, and I was saying, "Okay, now you have to turn right." And then what happens is that they would turn left because most of them would copy me, and then I understood they simply don't understand where is left, where is right. And I had to become simpler myself, and I learned that I have to actually stand with my back to them and then say, "Okay, now you have to turn right like this." And they would then do it. And so there are another pictures I'm going to pass you. And another example was there. After maybe half an hour, one of the kids, probably a girl, would show me, and I was, "What is that?" And mm, it was my luck that there was their teacher, and she would give me some hints, and she would say, "Oh, she's asking your permission to drink." Oh my goodness, drink. Okay, of course you may go and drink. Have your water. And then another maybe 10 or 15 children would show me the same. And then suddenly, in about a minute after they have drunk and they have had their water, one boy would come to me and show, "Oh my goodness, what is this now?" And then the teacher explained, "It's a pee-pee. He's asking your permission to go to the toilet." And all the class was distracted because half of them wanted to drink, another half wanted to go to the toilet. They're little kids, and it's natural, yes. So communication is not only about the words, it's also about gestures, and different countries have different gestures. And here I would like to share one great quote given by Paulo Coelho on the Facebook. He said about the children can teach you three things. Is how to be happy for no reason, how to always be busy with doing some things, and how to know to demand with all their might which they desire. So my speech was entitled, "What Can a Journey Teach You?" And I hope that any journey taken in your life can really teach you a lot, and maybe these lessons would also be helpful. So live your lives as it comes, strive for your desires and dreams, and go on journeys. Toastmaster.
Well, thank you for sharing an interesting speech with us and showing photos. Okay, what we'd like to do right now